Yes. Welcome all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here again on another Laugh Out Loud Friday. I have yet another great comedian for your entertainment pleasure. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all, but I'm not finna bring you nothing rinky-dink and bullshit. I bring you the best of the best. To my left is one of Northern Cali's best. I don't know why people sleep on Northern Cali, bro. We pretty much run the world right about now. They gonna learn. They gonna learn. But ladies and gentlemen, on Laugh Out Loud Fridays, I'm your man Shadow. This is hype-radio.com. My special guest tonight is none other than Mr. NUF CED. What's up with you, bro? Appreciate you coming through, man. I know you was in traffic, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
Appreciate you fighting
man. Sorry I'm late,
hey,
man.
Don't speed. Gas is way too much, bro.
We made it. We got here. Yeah, it was.
You put your shit on cruise control. Be late everywhere.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah.
Now, I talk about Northern California because I know how great it is.
Right.
But you come from a specific part of Northern California. If I'm correct, you can say it backwards.
Oh yeah, the 707.
Yeah. It's so much talent that come out of the 707.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of motherfuckers really sleeping on that. At one point in time, you could call it a war zone.
Yeah.
But it's still so much talent pouring out of there. Now, with all that being said, what I have not seen come out of the 707 is comedy. I've seen sports, music, hip hop, R&B. I've seen a lot. Now, I have yet to see a comedian other than you, and you had me dying.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm about to change that.
Now, out of all that's going on in the 707, why did you choose comedy?
I didn't choose comedy. Comedy chose me.
Well, let that be said.
This is I tell everybody, man, this is God's plan.
Oh,
I'm just a
no
vessel.
other plan.
Yeah, I'm just a vessel, you know. Growing up my whole life, you know, as a young man, I always tried to have different jobs.
Okay.
And I never had a job, man, over a year. Like 2 years, maybe 2 years the most.
Okay.
I always lost a job, you know what I'm saying? But I could always make people laugh, man.
That might have been some of the ways you lost the gig.
Right.
Oh, it ain't funny? Oh, it's funny? Get
Yeah.
your funny ass out.
You know what I mean? Like, it was either self-sabotage. Like, I would start out, no joke, I'd start out perfect attendance, all the perfect.
Everybody does.
Yeah,
man.
and then after about a year in, right before I get that raise, that's what
comfortable.
bothered me. It's like I knew they was only going to give me 10 cents. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's only $4, man. So once you start thinking that, you're like, I got to get out of here, you know.
Right. Now, how long have you been doing comedy?
I'm going on, this would be my 7th year.
Wow.
Yeah, 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. I'm still young in it, man. I still got a lot
You know
of growing
what?
to do.
That's what I've been finding out a lot because, you know, comedy has always been something I love to watch. But getting involved on Laugh Out Loud Fridays, I get to see the back, way behind the curtain kind of side to this. Like, 7 years?
Yeah.
Really ain't nothing in the game.
Exactly, yeah.
So you really a rookie in an all-star team.
Yeah, really, for real, yeah.
So how does somebody who's 7 years in the game, fresh start, who just, you know, once God said, woke you up one morning talking about you're going to do comedy stuff tomorrow. 7 years, how hard is it for you to find gigs now? Because we're still in an era where it's after the pandemic. Now we in a recession. Eggs cost $1,000.
Right.
Gas is $2,000.
Yes.
Like how does a new comic survive these kind of times?
You got to network, man. I've always been a people person. I mean, I'm not afraid to talk to people. So for me, it was just like, if you want to get booked, I mean, you got to talk to people. And also, there's no reason you can't get booked. You can book yourself.
Right.
You can start your own show. That's what I mean. That's what I learned. Like, if you don't book yourself, then why you expect somebody else to book you?
Right.
You know what I mean? So me, I just take it upon myself. Like, well, I'll just throw my own shows, and I can do my own thing. You know, nobody can. I always like to be the boss. That's another reason I couldn't keep the job.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be the boss. So yeah, it just made it easier for me just to book myself. And then when you book other comedians and they have shows, then return the favor. You know.
Now, has there been some comedians where you've showed the love and said, "Hey, come get on my show," and they have something, and then they walk by you and don't ask you to get on the show, like, do you stop doing business with that person, or?
Nah,
you just,
man, I don't, you know what I mean? People got their own thing, you know what I mean? Got their own hang-ups. I don't get into none of that drama side, you know?
Okay.
I don't book people looking for them to return the book. You know what I mean? Like I
Okay.
said, this is God's plan.
Right.
Like, I have total faith that what I'm doing, He got me.
That's right.
It don't matter what nobody else do, what nobody else say,
Mhm.
He got me.
Yeah.
So I already know this is, you know what I mean, it's inevitable. What nobody say about me,
Mhm.
no matter what nobody, you know what I mean, put out there bad about me, they can't stop this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
it ain't not to be cocky. I'm not coming off trying to be cocky, but I'm just confident that I know it's
Being
Him.
confident in your gift
Yeah.
comes across as being cocky, but that's the best kind of cocky.
Yep.
If you can't be cocky about yourself,
Right.
you shouldn't even be doing entertainment, because
Exactly.
you got to be a little conceited to be in some entertainment shit, because you got to get on stage, you got to hold the microphone, the spotlight's on you, you got people in the crowd that want to say something smart, which is my next question. How do you deal with someone in the crowd thinking they funnier than you, trying to tell jokes without a microphone?
Now you can shut that down quick. Yeah, like before I even started telling jokes, I was talking about people. So
That's
you know,
basically what it is.
I always tell people, like, I'm here to entertain, not to insult. So you know what I'm saying, just enjoy the show. You can enjoy the show or be part of the show.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's how you want to do it.
Okay, now.
And if you got a date, you might, you know what I mean, you might leave by yourself after I get done with you.
That's that part. Now, it's some big name comics that like to use the front row as part of their show.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that? Because I know that it's some people who are part of the crowd that won't sit in the front row because they scared that they could be part of the show. Are you, or you say you're kind of like against it, but is that kind of like a, from being a comedian, is that kind of like a safety net kind of situation?
For me? No, I guess because it's 7 years in, I'm still young into the game, so I haven't really tried to tap into like the crowd work.
Okay.
Now I think if guys that can do crowd work, them are like some of the geniuses. You got to come up with stuff top of your head.
Okay.
You don't know them people. You don't know what kind of reaction you're gonna get. So yeah, them guys that can do that crowd work, man, them they gifted.
Now,
I'm
what about
trying to get there.
What about some of the guys who I've seen on YouTube do some crowd work,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden the crowd want to get up on stage?
Oh yeah, I mean those guys, like I said, you can take it too far. You gotta know, like alcohol, you gotta know when to say when.
Okay.
Yeah, you take it too far, then you might, you know what I mean, end up like Chris Rock getting smacked. I mean nowadays that's how it is. You know, it's a copycat world.
It
So
really
they didn't
is.
see comedian get smacked, so people think they can do that. Just for y'all to know, man, I'm 6'1", 225. Test your luck if you want to.
I want to make sure I'm at that show. I want to be at that show. I'm gonna sneak in a cell phone in my sock. You going to be a world star moment. Promise you that.
I ain't always been a comedian.
See, a lot of cats don't realize that too, because there's a lot of dudes who are in the comedy world that really come from, we'll say, diverse backgrounds.
Yeah.
And some of these cats, like yourself, you weren't always a comedian.
Right.
God had to tap you on your shoulder and let you know tomorrow you're going to be a comedian.
Right.
Now, the day before God tapped you on your shoulder,
Yeah.
you might have been what is called that nigga.
Yeah. I wasn't wild, but you know, I still don't take no shit, but yeah, you know.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and clear that up. Because most cats who say I wasn't wild was usually that gorilla out the zoo. So I'm just filling in the blanks, let y'all get comfortable with it here, because yeah, I'm not wild.
Yeah, I wasn't too wild, you know. I never been to the pen. I can say that.
Okay, then you weren't too wild. We know that way.
Yeah, I didn't go, you know what I mean? I broke the law, you know what I mean? Like, I just got a lot of misdemeanors. Man, I used to like to fight, you know, be out there fighting and stuff. Wow, and now I used to drink. I don't drink anymore. I used to drink bad, you know what I'm saying? I used to have a bad drinking problem, so, you know, I started fighting an empty room, brother. I was like, oh, yeah, so, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that started a lot of, you know what I mean? That was a lot of my problems. So once I stopped drinking like 10 years ago, everything just became, you know what I mean? It was all peaceful. It got me to this point, man.
Now, 7 years in the game, you stopped drinking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So you never had to take that shot or three
No,
to kind of be
well,
cool
no.
on the stage?
Nah, I smoke trees, man.
Okay.
But even though I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, I have tremendous stage fright. I be scared as hell every day. Anytime I go on the show, I'm like, "Let's just leave here. What the hell am I doing?" Every time, bro, I be scared as hell. That's why people don't notice. I be chopping it up with some comedians, but I be going outside to smoke to calm myself down. I really be.
Now,
I be nervous as fuck.
Is that an advantage that you, I mean, do you see that as being an advantage? Because you kind of like, for you to sit here and say that is kind of very humbling. So for you to still be nervous at your craft, is that still kind of like a humbling kind of situation for you?
I think so. I don't go in too cocky. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to that, I just take it serious. It's like you just want to give the people their best show. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's just I don't know why. It's like it's really like just nerve wracking. You know, just talking publicly. And also I travel and I'm scared of heights. I hop on airplanes, man. It's sick. Yeah, I'm a sick individual, bro.
That's
Like,
got to be kind of a,
I travel. I hop on airplanes, scared of heights. I hop on airplanes and go jump on stages while I got stage fright. And I love this.
Yep.
I would do it for free. I love this. I love comedy, man. It changed my life.
Now, if you got a lot of stuff, right? Just in that sentence, I'm scared of heights, but I get on planes. I get stage fright, but I'm on your stage.
It's
Every
God-
day is a battle for you.
It's God's plan, brother. How
So-
can I? How
so
can I
God
go?
is-
I can't go against it.
God has got one of his soldiers out here working hard. Now, how difficult, because you were saying if you can't hire yourself, you can't really hire somebody else. How do you put together a lineup for your shows that I'm assuming that you're the headliner of?
No, I'm never the headliner. I'm the host.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Northern California got so much talent, bro. It's easy. Like we have, honestly, I tell you, I always hear about the Chicago scene or the New York scene and other scenes, man, back in the day. And I don't know how it was, but today I would say Northern California got the best comic scene going right now. We have so much talent from Sacramento to the Bay Area, like so much talent. All kind of races, women and men. It's so much talent. So for me to put a card together, you know what I mean, put a lineup together, it's easy. It's hard picking who I want to put together. That's the hard part. Like, there's so many people. It's like, man, am I missing this person? Like, it's really hard to like skip people. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, it's great out here. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm really trying to put together more diverse lineups. For me, you know, I'm from Fairfield, man. We're one of the most diverse cities in out here. So, you know, there ain't no black side of town.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not in Fairfield.
Yeah, there ain't none. You know, we're poor side of town about it. You know what I'm saying? We all live together. So that's how I rock. You know what I mean? Like I've never, you know, had no issue, no racial issues like that. So for me, it's only in me to put that type of lineup together. May 25th, I got a tight lineup coming to Tommy T's. I mean, diverse lineup.
I didn't even know about this.
Oh yeah, May 25th. We got we do a TV taping for our show. It's called Fucked Up and Funny. Me and my business partners, Drew Too Easy, he's a rapper, and Kaboo, infamous Kaboo. They're both rappers, but they love comedy. And we got together, man, and started doing. We tape them. We bring out 7 of the dopest comedians. The first time we did it, we did 2 nights. We had 7 the first night, 7 the second night. They did 10-minute sets, and we recorded it. And then we took the recordings and we chopped them up, and we put them together, and we threw them on. We just did them, just started throwing them on YouTube, on the Fucked Up and Funny page. And our first episode, we just hit 11,000 in 11
Wow.
days. Yeah, man.
That's something.
Yeah, 11. Like I'm excited. Like we do shorts also. And today we do it for shorts, and in the first hour, the 2 shorts we threw up, they do over 1,000 in the first hour.
Whoa.
So
Now-
yeah, man, it's like I said, it's God's plan. So
Now, with you chopping it up and putting it on YouTube, are you getting any flack from different comedians? Because a lot of comedians feel like they don't want their work recorded because you know, the majors can steal from them, or somebody out of town can steal from them?
No, because we asked them ahead of time before they did it, before we recorded. They knew
Okay.
going in, like everybody knows that this is for a show. You know what I mean? Like we paid them for this, and if we ever get residuals back, we'll look out for our people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like we try. This is for them to get exposure. There is no more comic views.
I was going to ask.
There is no
that.
more deaf comedy.
No, it
I'm
really
trying
isn't.
to. We can't get it on. I'm trying to get it on Tubi. Tubi
Okay.
got over 100 million subscribers. Over 100 million. If we get 1%, that's 1 million people. If we get 0.5, that's 500,000. If we get 0.1, that's 100,000.
Right,
More people
right.
that didn't see us before.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to, you know what I mean, bring back for not just for myself. You know what I mean, I don't have to be Beyonce. I could be the back, I could be the guy in the back. I could be Keenan Ivory Wayans, bro.
Yes, Lord.
I ain't gotta be. I don't want the
So,
I don't want
folks,
the fame. I just want the fortune. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
off the rip. Y'all can have all that spotlight. I am called Shadow for a reason. I'm in the shadows. Okay, so going out of town though, into a city that you don't know, you don't have a feel for, you don't know the good side, the bad side of town. To walk in and do comedy, how do you already said you get nervous. How do you calm your nerves and know how to go in and feel the audience?
I'm funny, bro.
Oh shit! I thought
I'm
it would be
funny,
something like
'cause-
you had to move side and drop down and
just-
namaste.
Once I touch that
I'm funny.
microphone, it's on.
So
Ain't
you
no
tell
turning
jokes
back.
for the world.
Yeah, there's no
You
turning
just
back
universal.
now. Yeah, there's no turn. Once you're on there's no turning back. They done brought me out here. I done paid for my plane ticket. I done got a hotel room. They done paid me my money. It's time to perform, man. All the nervousness and shit, that's out the window now, brother.
Yeah, you definitely.
It's time to
yeah,
work.
If I fly y'all somewhere,
Yeah, it's time. Like I said,
I
this
need
hey.
to be produced by
Any other job I had was only for a year, maybe 2. This job I didn't have for 7.
Strong.
It's not even a job, you know what I mean? I love this, like I said. But yeah, it's just when I touch the mic and I get on stage, all it just goes away.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That's.
like I said, but I smoke a lot of weed, brother. I smoke a lot of weed
You
before.
just cool to the motherfucker there.
Yeah, I just be chilling, man. Just high brother chilling, talking my shit.
Because weed is definitely universal.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it's just that. I mean, if anything, that's what I do. I don't, like I said, I don't drink. I just drink water all the time.
Now, a lot of cats, I mean, the best jokes come from real life anyways.
Right.
So you've had to like really live a life in order to tell jokes.
Yeah.
Have you even scratched the surface on the bucket on being in with them jokes? Or you
Nah,
got
I haven't even about my personal life. Nah, I haven't. I've tried. I'm starting to get there. Talk about my kids a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, my oldest daughter,
you just had the Cash App daughter. She gonna want her percentage
Yeah.
if you start telling jokes about her, bro. You better be
She
careful
just
with
started
that.
dating. You know, man.
Oh,
She got a boyfriend. He black and Samoan. Yeah, he's Samoan nigga. Hey, you don't say Samoans. We all know Samoans, man. They ain't little. Them motherfuckers born. You know what I'm saying? They born
man
at
size
they
at
born
8.
They born at 3 years old, 6 months, bro. You know when they come out the womb, they 3 years old already.
They come out walking.
Yeah, and they all named Junior, bro. So. So yeah.
This is the shit I'm talking about when I tell you that it's real life. It's so many motherfucking juniors.
Bruh,
Bro,
all
that
of
ain't the
them.
realest shit.
Yeah, you can't get no niggas. You ain't never heard no niggas say, "Man, let's go fucking be Samoan." You ain't never. We'll fight any other race.
Yep.
But we ain't fucking with them, bro. Yeah, and
Them
that's what she
motherfuckers is too
decided to
big.
date. Yeah, exactly.
Too big.
This nigga got 17-year-old strength. I mean, energy, you know. So yeah, so I'm trying to talk about stuff like that and integrate it more often. But yeah, most for right now, you know, I just talk about stuff I see. You know, a lot of stuff I see, and then whatever comes to me.
Now, I've talked to a lot of comedians, and they say there's some jokes that you just stay away from. One being religion, and another being politics. Do you touch those, or do you kind of stay away from them?
I don't even deal with those in my regular life. Yeah, I don't. Politics is that's bullshit. That's to control the people, man.
Okay.
Yeah, politics.
We getting the real of the real today.
They
baby.
ain't never met a politician say, "Man, I want every person in my city, state, or country all to have generational wealth." Never. Not one in the history of politics. You ain't never heard a politician say, why not? Why don't they want us to be rich? They just want to lower the taxes. Never said they want us to be rich. But America's the greatest country. Why is there one politician that has ever said that? I would vote for that. And I'm gonna make y'all rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Niggas, they'll vote for a nigga if he said he'd give us a stimulus check, $1,200. So
That's
why
facts.
wouldn't you say? Why wouldn't they come out and say that ever? And they know they can do it. It's all programming. And with religion, man, all that shit is to separate us as a people. You know what I mean? That's why there's so many different parties: Republican, Democrat, Independent, and all that other bullshit. You got race. I mean, religion. You got Catholics. You know what I mean? Christians, Muslims, and. But if you don't say what the fuck you are, we all get along. If you don't say you don't say what you are, then we all get along. You don't say you're a Republican. If I didn't know what you are, as far as your political party, we can have any kind of conversation. But once I say I'm a whatever, oh, you from the left, you from the right.
Then it become an issue.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So I stay away from all that, bro. Like, I try and unite people. You know what I mean? I'm not on that. You know what I mean? To each his own. But for CED, it's just some shit I ain't got to worry about.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do for CED, because I'm gonna throw some separation in your issue. I noticed you wearing a hat.
Yeah.
And
Raider Nation, man.
one of my air talents, good friends, Familia, is not a Raider fan.
Oh, hey, that's his fault.
So my situation and my question for you is, y'all just got a new quarterback.
Right.
How do you feel about your new quarterback?
See, bro, I'm simple. I'm a fan.
Interception.
I can't control nothing they do. I don't give a fuck who's on the team. I don't care who the coach is. I just want them to win.
All right.
Players come and go all the time, man. I can't.
That's
You know
the
what I mean? Like,
business.
I'm a Raiders fan.
Okay.
I done had my favorite, Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen. That was my favorite play. Gone. And I had to get to know some new niggas. So now I don't get caught up in that. It's like whoever come, if he ball for us, I'm rocking with him.
Okay.
If he, I mean, he was Jimmy G last year. Now he's my quarterback. Now he's Jimmy G. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. Now he on. Like, I didn't like Jerry Rice. I used to say Jerry Rice is lucky because he had Joe Montana and Steve Young. But when he came to the Rams, like, okay, now he the man. The best wide receiver up until then was Tim Brown.
Okay.
That's how I've always
Now,
right.
have you been to Vegas to see a game
Yeah,
yet?
I went to the Niner Raider game.
Okay.
I was there.
How nice is that damn stadium?
Bruh, it's beautiful. I'm not mad. How can you be mad? Like, people mad because they left. First of all, they're like, how you feel? I'm not from Oakland. And no shot at Oakland. I'm from
I ain't
Fairfield.
never lived in Oakland.
Yeah, I've never lived there. So when they left, it was like, I still had to travel to go see them. You know,
Okay.
so yeah, Vegas is a beautiful, man. It's state of the art. They got a club there. You know, they got, I mean, it's the
Shout out
toilets
Henry,
flush.
Shout out.
You remember how
just say the toilets?
Come on,
flush?
we know the Oakland Coliseum toilets was tore up, bro. They was tore up.
Metal
so,
trough.
Yeah.
Shout out to Henry Lokes out there working in Raider
So
Nation.
now, I mean, it's like you got a better facility. You can't be mad. Oakland don't want no sports teams. It ain't. It's the politicians, bro.
Man, there ain't no reason to be in Oakland no more.
Right.
Down there.
Even the A's about to go to Vegas. You know?
And that's when it's going to be a real issue, because there ain't going to be shit in Oakland.
Yeah, but it's gonna be there. They're trying to get rid of all this stuff. Marshawn trying to bring the Arena League back, but that ain't gonna. I mean, I hope it does, but that's not enough, bro. Like, that's not the Warriors, A's, and Raiders.
Definitely not the Warriors.
You know what I mean, like,
For y'all to give up, for Oakland to give up the Warriors the way y'all did, I don't know.
winning championships.
Come on, y'all could have waited till they sucked after that.
You
Like,
could have got rid of them 20 years ago if you was gonna do that.
bruh, back when the coach was getting choked the fuck out.
Man, they give away. If you score 100 points, you get free tacos at Jack in the Box after the game, man. People don't understand. Like, my grandfather was a Warriors, diehard Warriors fan and a Raiders fan. That's why I'm a Raiders fan. My grandfather moved here in 1972. He was a Raiders fan before that, but when he moved to Fairfield, he got a subscription to the Oakland Tribune just so he could read about the Raiders. 84, he had an opportunity. He had his own official business, refereeing a business. He had an opportunity to go referee the 84 Olympics, but the Raiders had a preseason game. The day they had a training, and he went to the game, That's how much he
Instead
loved
of
the
go-
Raiders. Yeah, like
Oh,
our house.
Your pops was he
Yeah.
bleed Raider.
It's serious. Yeah, it's serious with me. Like our house, the wallpaper was silver and black. The couches was black and the carpet was gray. It was serious, brother.
You didn't have a choice but to become a Raider fan.
And my mom was a Raider fan. My dad was. So it was just it was just it's in me. It's tatted on me and everything, brother.
Oh, this man's serious.
Yeah.
If he put a tat on, you need to get a check from the team. God damn.
Yeah, but I'm just a team player. I mean, I'm a team fan. I don't get caught up in the players no more, man.
Okay. Now, 7 years strong in the game.
Yes, sir.
What is some of your best places you've ever rocked the mic?
Off top, Touch Your Class, man. That's my home.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Laughs Unlimited, of course. I've done Comedy Union when it was open down in Los Angeles. They used to film Def Comedy Jam there. New York, I got to perform in Harlem. Yeah,
that's
that
big.
was and that's tough, bro. I did Bronx too. I did a show, bro. The toughest crowd is Jamaicans, bro. Jamaicans, they are tough. I was in the Bronx, South Bronx, bro. Telling you, and they laughed though. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, there. Atlanta was dope. The comedy, what was it called? The comedy. Can't think of the name off the top, but yeah, I've been blessed, man.
You've really been in a lot of places for being a rookie.
Yeah. Down in Dallas, Texas they had a nice venue I've been to. Like a lot of venues I've been to. I've been blessed, man. I've been blessed. Yeah,
Wow.
comedy's taking me to see a lot of places I wouldn't have seen if I was working at a
Is
warehouse.
that Plano? Yeah, facts. Can't see past the warehouse door. In the warehouse.
Right. So and it's just gonna take me further. You know, comedy's gonna take me a lot further. It's gonna take me around this whole world one day. You know,
That's a great outlook on it, bro. That's crazy.
yeah, but yeah, it's any place. Honestly, any place I perform, bro, is a blessing because they don't have to book me. They don't have to invite you.
They don't have to.
I'm a nigga from Fairfield, California. When I get there, I ask them, y'all know where Fairfield is, and they don't know where I'm from.
Yeah.
But they know me, so I'm helping build my city up. So yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. Now, being so close. There it is. Now, what you do in the show that you do with two hip hop artists, have you done any features like on another artist's album where you had to tell a joke in between songs? Are you open to do something like that? Have you done something like that?
Not yet, but people have asked me to do like skits for them.
Okay.
I'm planning on doing it. Yeah, 'cause before I used to try and be a rapper, man. You know, back in the day, you know.
Everybody but me has done that.
Oh, you have? You wasn't? You ain't never tried to write no bar, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shadow. I cannot rap. I'm not going to rap. I leave it to the rappers. Shout out Bueno. Appreciate you. I'm probably the only person who admit that.
Yeah, you know, we all tried to start out as rappers, man, and I thought I was a gangster rapper too, though. And I remember
I was promoting the gangster rappers.
one time we had a show, bruh, and we was rapping. It was me and my little crew.
Uh-huh.
And one of the guys in my group, while he was rapping, a nigga from the crowd took the mic out of his hand and started rapping. And we didn't do nothing, and I knew that, and I was like, we ain't no gangster rappers. We in the wrong lane.
If there was a tell sign.
That was it right there. I was like, oh, this we in the wrong occupation.
We don't do this. Got it.
It was over after, for me, it was over after that. I was like, yeah, man, we just gonna go ahead and go look for some jobs. Get the mic taken from us.
Microphone to the warehouse.
Yeah, and we was gangster rappers, bro. That's why the crowd didn't understand that we was gangster rappers.
They didn't get the memo. They didn't get that email.
Nah.
Man, that's crazy. Bruh, if somebody wants to bless their stage with your presence, could you please tell the people how they can get a hold of you?
Oh, you can catch me, hit me on social media, mainly. Social media or at NUF CED 707 on Instagram. Instagram. Yeah, comedian NUF CED on Instagram. Cedric Bernard.
He do his medicine.
Cedric Bernard on Facebook, or you can just email me at NUFCEDBookings at yahoo.com.
Brother, like I said, you were hilarious. This is why we kind of like have been blessed to have you come out here on Laugh Out Loud Fridays.
Oh, thank you, man.
We do have some things coming up. There's going to be something called the Cap City Comedy Lounge here in Sacramento.
Okay.
Very, very soon. Would love to have you come and be on one of our shows one
Oh,
time.
definitely, man. More than once.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Let's grow together.
Love
man.
that shit.
Let's grow together, man.
We got some things coming up. Make sure y'all pay attention. The Infusion Lounge, get looking out. But
They ain't gonna have no choice.
Nah.
They don't have no choice but to pay attention.
Nah.
We kicking indoors, man.
We kicking down walls.
Yeah, we
kicking
about to
down walls.
we about to show y'all, man. Like I said, Northern California got a lot of comedic talent out here. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of people sleeping on us, and I'm talking, man. Y'all in for a rude awakening.
Well,
Real, there's a lot
Before
of
we cut out, 7 years in the game,
7 years.
you had to come from somewhere. Who is your favorite comedian?
Oh man.
Okay, that's too hard. Who's your top three?
Top three.
Yeah.
Richard, Eddie, and Damon Wayans.
Now, Damon Wayans isn't one I hear very often.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. You never seen his HBO special?
I love Damon
Back in the
Wayans,
day,
but I
man,
never
that
hear a lot
one-
of comedians say Damon Wayans was their idol. Like,
They won't admit it, but now, you know what I'm saying? Homie don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Antoine, Handyman, come on, man. People got all kind of stuff from Damon Wayans that they use now and don't. You know what I mean? He's their favorite. He's an unspoken favorite for a lot of us. He's slept on, but Damon Wayans is a killer.
And when no show like Living Color.
Yeah.
oh,
he-
Living
man.
Color is a classic.
Yeah,
Will go down as a classic.
Homie the Clown is a classic character. You
Really
never, you
is.
say Homie the Clown, Homie don't play that. That's
Right.
a line forever.
That's facts.
It was real niggas walking around the real world with socks and socks hitting each other.
Yeah. Saying Homie don't play that.
Pow!
Yeah.
Them weren't light hits either. You
Right.
You get your brain knocked down with a sock.
People waiting for that last, you know what I mean? Because it was so good that Homie the Clown was the headliner.
Right.
Right.
Every skit, he was the last skit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They always
Yeah,
say
if you look at it like that, yeah.
He was the headliner, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I looked at it. Like, this dude's closing out the show.
Right.
On In Living Color, and you got to think Jim Carrey there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Hell of talent.
yeah, David Allen Greer there, Sean Wayans, Marlon
Real legends
Wayans.
in this game.
You know what I mean? Tommy, what you call it? But Homie the Clown was that one character that stood out, bro, out of
Yeah.
all the characters.
And Wanda.
And Wanda and Vita, what's his name when Jim Carrey
Jim
could do
Carrey, the
the
horse.
female,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
female
yeah.
bodybuilder.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Even Handyman. But
Yeah.
if you think of the characters, David Wayans had a lot of Antoine, the homeless dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he
had
bring
a-
back memories
Yeah,
now.
bro, like Damon had a lot of so many characters. Then you think of the movies that he had. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they were funny, but the budget was. You know what I mean? He didn't have all the major
You can tell
players.
You can tell they had a budget on
It was,
that.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
some low budgets on some stuff, but
Yeah,
you know,
what
he
I
was
mean?
still hilarious.
But it was still hilarious. You know what I'm saying? It would be on Tubi nowadays, but
As
but
long as
it's
they
still,
watching.
still they on there, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Damon Wayans, man, one of
Okay.
my favorites. Of
Okay.
course, like Eddie, of course, you know, just like Delirious. That was just.
That was it.
Yeah, and then my first movie I ever went to go see, man, my mama took me when I was, I want to say 7.
Mhm.
First movie I remember seeing where she took me to go see Richard Pryor live on Sunset Strip.
Yeah.
Classic.
That was the first movie I ever seen, and I remember watching that. And then I remember to this day, I remember going, I want to make people laugh because he had, I mean, you know how the roar was. And I remember as a kid just watching that, going, I wish I could make people laugh like that.
So this has been destiny for you.
Yeah, but I never, like I said, I always had stage fright,
Yeah,
man.
you had to
so-
walk into it.
Yeah.
I hope you never get over that stage fright because that keeps you on your toes.
Nah, yeah, I think God's gonna keep that on me, man.
There it is there. Well, brother, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Thank
I
y'all for
really do
having me.
appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to be doing Cap City Comedy Lounge here pretty soon. We definitely going to get you booked on the show. This is Laugh Out Loud Fridays here on hype-radio.com. Make sure you tune in as much as possible.
Yeah, tune
Each
in,
and every
man.
week is great. But
Support
as
the
much,
brothers.
you know, people's got jobs. I get it. But you can take us anywhere. We're on the TuneIn app. We're on the mighty web. We're on YouTube. We everywhere you need us to be because we do this for y'all. I'm your man Shadow. and I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all be safe out there.
Have a blessed night. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. Cause like I said, we've been watching. We paid attention.
Yep.
Oh yeah, D man, one of the funniest ones.